Welcome to your Money Miracles video for the week of August 4th. You're right. You're right. You are right. I've been practicing it's better to be happy than to be right for at least 10 years since I read it in a book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and It's All Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. Now, practicing and doing are two different things. I did have the chance to practice it this past week when I got into an argument. Now, in the past, I would have fought for my position, but I remembered the saying and I realized I would definitely not be happy arguing back and forth about this for days or weeks. My happiness and the other person's happiness would be much better served by acknowledging their rightness and moving on. See, in almost every situation, there are different perspectives. And from one person's point of view, they're right. And from another person's point of view, they may be wrong. Making someone right is also a really great sales technique. When you're discussing a service or product with a prospective client and they tell you they have no money or no time, first acknowledge this. See, for them, this is their reality, even if there is some time or some money that could be found for your service. First, acknowledge that from their perspective, this is the reality, and then see what the real objection is. I found over the years that the money objection is really another issue. It's usually a fear of spending money and not getting a good return on the investment. Another of the real reasons may be belief. Actually, this past week, I had a call with a prospective client who told me she had to do a lot of due diligence on me first because she had already wasted over $1 million on past coaches and consultants that didn't give her the results that they had told her she was going to be getting. So for her, it wasn't money. It was trust in me and my process and belief in herself, which she acknowledged to me. Was this discussion helpful? Feel free to put a comment below this video with a yes, or if not, say no. Now, here's today's powerful affirmation. Remember, say it out loud with emotion. I allow abundance to enter my life on a higher level than ever before. Let's talk about some past and upcoming events. 2 weeks ago, my interview on the Unforget Yourself show with Mark and Katie went live. You can find that amazing interview with the link is below the video. My interview on Jack Thompson's Scrappy But Successful podcast went live last week. We had a wide-ranging discussion on how I became an entrepreneur, my upbringing about money, and you can find my episode. The link is below the video. On July 3rd, I was interviewed on the Woo Factor podcast by Susie Woo. We talked all things spiritual, why I shut down my hedge fund to coach. You can watch past episode. The link is below the video. My interview will go live in August. Now, this past week, I was interviewed on Bruce Barnes's The Inner Compass podcast. My interview will go live in October, but you can find past episodes. Yes, the link is below the video. Also, this past week, I had an entertaining conversation with Lachelle Atkins, commonly known as America's Supermom. She has not 5, not 10, but 15 children. We spoke on her Substack, and I gave her and her viewers specific steps to take to prosperity. I'll be speaking at the Metaphysical, Holistic, and Mystical Expo in Erie, Pennsylvania in just a couple of weeks on August 15th. Let me know if you want details. I'll also be speaking at the Greater Wellness Holistic Expo in Lebanon, Pennsylvania on September 13th. I just accepted to speak at the Holistic Health and Healing Expo in Cherry Hill, New Jersey on October 3rd. The link below the video. I'll be speaking at 11:15 a.m. I'll also be speaking at the Faith, Love, and Wellness Conference in Baltimore on October 10th. Let me know if you want details. And I'll be speaking October 18th at the Passport to Health and Wellness Expo in Bristol, Connecticut. More details to follow. And I was also accepted to speak at this amazing event in November, the Indiana School Councils Association on November 12th. The speech is entitled The Worst Career Advice We Give Students. Let me know if you want details. And if you're in Indiana, I'd love to meet you. On November 15th, I'll be speaking at the Voices of Valley panel about the 9 money rules millionaires use at the Apollo Sunrise Center in Newport Berry, Massachusetts. And let me know if you want those details. Now, each week I highlight a member of my network. If you want to be highlighted, Just send me a few sentences about you and your business, and I'll include you later in August. And each week, I give you the notes for a book I read that past week. This week, it's Finding Your Own North Star by Martha Beck. My written notes are in my weekly email. So go over to salamour.com. That's SALAURMOR.com. You can get the written notes and the audio notes in my weekly email every week for the book I read that week. So thanks for watching. I believe in you.